Hello, bonjour, Savan. How are we today? It is Friday, October the 31st, 2025, here in southwestern Ontario, Canada, by the beautiful shores of Lake Huron. It is semi-sunny right now. Been through a lot of rain yesterday, but that's okay. Leaves are still falling here. Had my first fire in my wood-burning stove last night because it was starting to feel nippy. So I think it's coming. I think winter is on the way. I'm getting a lot of energy surges lately. How about you? Yeah. The intensity of the emotions is augmenting everything. There's more and more solar flares, more and more competition for our higher light. There's more aspects burning up our lower light. These are the energies of the higher light. As we're coming into our higher frequency light awareness, the subconscious awareness is surfacing for us to view, to look at, to begin to free ourselves from the old deleterious ones. So again, the old thoughts, the old images, the old inclinations to have been there and done that, they're exploding away. They're going away. The core is becoming more magnetic every day. So it's time for us not to get in our own way. If we are still in the subterfuge elemental way of being, that has to be seen. So we have to see from the third eye, the pineal gland. We have to open up all of this old, they're like elastic bands, to keep holding us, drawing us back to the past. Because the past does not last. So it's incremental in the past. So as the waves of light come onto your world and onto your planet, they dissolve away the old energy from the old day. So we're basically passing away. The old parts of us, they're hindrances. They have no part of us anymore. The past does not last. The old energy is dissolving fast. So as more and more of these light emissions, I guess I'm hearing it to call it that, the three-eye atlas information is coming through. The Schumann resonances are like, way off the chart. Charts are gone. Everything is about exploring our interior light. Everything is about adhering to our higher might. God bless. We give you peace, love, and light. We're speaking to you from our angelic might. Okay, so all of that message is coming through. It's like a dictation. I heard that. It's being dictated. And I'm like the secretary from the 50s taking dictation in shorthand. That's an old picture, but that's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm your secretary of thought. I'm taking down all these ideas, notions, and I'm translating them into English for you to understand the transmissions of the higher thought world. In meditation today, it's so clear. It's just so clear. The information coming through, it's just like there's somebody physically standing in the room talking to me. So more and more your own abilities are going to come on board, and you're just going to know things. The claircognizance is going to come on really strong now on your planet and on your world. It's interesting because we talked about that during the retreat on the 25th of October. There were, these were all new women who showed up. One lady I knew. Other than that, They're all new to me. Coming from areas all around up north. And I found that they were very interested and intrigued with this higher light message system and how it's coming on board. Talked about the claircognizance, how some people already knew things. They're starting to wake up. One young lady is very telepathic, told me her whole family is that way. She said, as I was sitting there listening to you, doing the readings on everyone, and giving my little talk at the end, channeled information from Spirit to wrap up the day, she said, I knew what you were going to say. And I said, well, of course, because you're going to pick up my thought before I can get it into language, because it takes time to translate it from the thought energy into the actual throat chakra energy. So and it's because telepathy is so much faster, so she can pick up the thoughts, and then it's like, yeah, once I say it, the words come out, the language comes out, the throat chakra. It's like, yeah, I know you were going to say that, I already heard it. So it's like, when you're telepathic, it's like you got to listen twice. Yeah, it is what it is, right? And so we develop patience because we have to have patience for everyone else. And it's way more fun being telepathic. And you can express yourself. I mean, the whole thought is there, and the picture, the clairvoyant picture is with it. So it's just, and you get so much more because you see the whole picture that the person is thinking about, and then the words or the thought comes first, then the words comes with that, and you get the whole big picture. And then when you translate it into whatever language you want to, it's like there's something lost in the translation. Like, I learned French in school, like all the kids here do, and I took that for many, many years. I loved Latin. I took a little German. I have taken a little Spanish. So it's like no matter what you're trying to say in one language, you can't quite get it right in another language because there just isn't the word to describe it. Like Kuan Yin's color from the beginning, like, when was this? 2006? I think that was 2006 when she came in to work with me. And I always saw her color because I see colors. That's how I see it. And that's how I see energy, is the color of your light. And, oh goodness, my poor body's a little irritated today. I think it's the smoke in the house, as well as the furnace is on now. I need a new filter, so it's dusty. And my body doesn't like dust any more than it likes pollen. Anyway, I digress. Where was I? I don't know. I lost it now. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Anyway, the thought is everything. Bottom line. It's what we're trying to say here, teach you today. The thought is everything. The intention is everything. That's how we create. There's so much more out there when it comes to expression, as well as from in here, because it's coming from in here first. Comes from within our own heart chakra resonance first. Then it's dispersed outwardly. And that's how we are creationists here. We create from our thought wave, from our soul conscious awareness, from our own projections, from our thought world into our physical world. That's how we do it here. So it's fun. It can be fun. It doesn't have to be negative. But because we've been brainwashed for so many, oh my gosh, centuries and beyond, to be in a negative state of mind, or I'm actually hearing it as a criminal state of mind, that we create from our negativity that we've been brainwashed with. To always put others down, put ourselves down first, put others down. Everything's bad, nasty, negative, the gossip, the backstabbing, all that stuff that we do to ourselves and others that's intermingled in with the positive stuff. So again, draconian, negative, down-putting kind of stuff, talk, thinking, and the positive, more angelic, the higher light, brighter light, higher beings light, central sun beings light. You got both here. We have both. We know it's a planet of duality. We're shifting out of the old draconian negative way and into the higher, lighter, brighter, more positive way of being. That's the angelic way. That's the angelic realm. Takes time to shift that, and that's what we're doing. But with the sun's emissions on your world and on your planet taking hold now, they're taking root. They can come through the root chakras of your people, and now it can come right through into the divine line of time. This is a surrender, in other words, to the divine mind and the divine line of time. That's what we're recreating from past times. This is a message to propagate the new timeline because it comes from wisdom. It comes from thought, vitality, a structure in the higher light. It doesn't come from the old negative draconian, lower lizardy kind of brain, passive-aggressive, disdain, full of disdain, full of thought waves of disdain. So we're elevating the brain. The brain waves are getting supercharged by the super light. And we're making ourselves all right. So we're starting to come back to our higher light. Everyone is going to feel this across time. So this is time wave theory here, as we've heard it called before. It's not so much theory anymore here. So as we all kind of come online at the same time, we're elevating our primal directive timeline. And this is the new divine line of time. It's a spatial frequency timeline. And it's been elevated to the divine. So we're all getting blasted with these sun's rays, with these elemental phrase. And that's how we express it over the days. Yeah, so it comes from the sun, charges us, everyone, the brainwave pattern changes. The elementals on your world and on your planet pick it up and restore the higher light here. So it's well grounded. Again, we're changing the root chakras of everyone. We're coming up through the chakra system into the higher light. We pull in, as we've always taught you, we always pull in the universal energy, source code energy. We breathe it in, exhale it down, so crown down. So you ground the higher frequency sound of the higher light. But now we're coming, it's like through the back door, and we're restoring our own energy core. So we're building it up from the planetary Earth base into outer space. So we've got both going, which is what it's supposed to have been all along. So the elementals are helping us to stream that energy code from the higher load, in other words, the higher load of time, the higher timeline. And our wisdom is divine. That's what makes us divine. It's our wisdom on our timeline. So we're all getting imploded with these higher genetic codes all at the same time. And that's how we are all becoming divine. So it's a planetary occurrence now. It's a transcendency in motion from the low to the high. So we're coming back up. And all of these interferences from the higher light are helping us to gain a higher respite. God bless. We give you peace, love, and light. We're speaking to you from our energy, from our higher beings of light. Okay. Whew. That's our second message for today. So basically, we're all root chakra energy today. We're building up the resonance of the heart chakra from below, and we're restoring it to on high. And that is our gift. And for you, and now we say goodbye. Okay. That's it. That's all, folks. That's all we got here for you today. But it's, I'm hearing it as a crimson light day. It's been transmuted into a higher way. God bless. We give you peace, light, and say. We're coming to you from our own genetic blue ray. It's a diamond ray. And that's what makes it okay. We're all genetically predispositioned for altering our own conscious awareness. So no matter what genetics or DNA you've come in with, no matter where it is on the spectrum of light, it always makes you feel all right. God bless. We give you peace, love, and light. We're speaking to you from our angelic might. All right, it's good touching base with you. Tomorrow's November. Wow. I'll be sitting down and channeling the message for our November 1st newsletter and setting whatever the price is going to be for the month of November. And I'm hearing, and we're going to encode it into December. So you know we're going through the hard stuff right now, right? Because we did hear right through to the end of 2025, it was going to be a little, testy here on your planet, on your world. And that is the energy that is now being unfurled. So we're creating a new world, right? We're in the midst of destruction to rise up afresh and anew and creating a whole new energy for you. God bless, that's what we said we would do. So we're here on the beckoning of you. You are true blue. God bless, we are true blue. And we're speaking, and we're done with speaking with you. Okay, I got it. All right, thank you, everyone. If you do wish to book an appointment with us, you can go to the website, www.healingourenergy.ca. Book your appointment there. And, we'll see you again sometime, somewhere. Right, bye for now.